And now, Cecil County in the world, we bring you our good friend Bill Kilby. Welcome to the show. You're going to talk about the Burns dinner and lots of other stuff. Cecil Land Trust, welcome.
Correct. Thank you, Rob.
What's new with Cecil Land Trust?
Well, it's been about a year since I've been here, and just a couple things. We've done a new brochure, which we updated, and so if you want to get in touch with the Cecil Land Trust, for instance, to get a brochure or to preserve land, it's cecillandtrust.org, and you can hook right up with us. So what else is new is we've preserved another local farm, 200 plus acres. We've assisted the towns of Northeast and Perryville to meet their MS4 permit requirements, which is basically the requirements on keeping pollution out of the Chesapeake Bay. So we're helping them with their water quality. This is something that we did with the county for a period of 5 years, and the county met all their requirements, but the towns, most of the towns still need to do something about it. And so we had this October, we had our third biogas workshop, which we had the Education, Environmental, and Energy Senate Committee held a hearing there to find out what could be done to improve the renewable. We sell renewable energy to Delmarva, so we use, we produce our own energy, and then what we have left, we put on the lines. And so they helped us negotiate a better contract with Delmarva to sell our electricity.
You have an anaerobic digester,
right?
And that produces more energy than you need to run your farm and everything else. So you sell some back to Delmarva.
Correct. It's
similar to what I do with my solar panels.
Yes, probably very similar, except Delmarva never knew what a biogas reactor was. They knew about solar panels, but not about reactors. So
now they're saying that biogas can be used to run vehicles.
That's true. So there is another biogas reactor going actually in this community at the Crothers Farm, and they plan on running a tractor with their biogas. So New Holland, the local New Holland machinery people have a tractor available that can run on the gas from the digester.
That's the blue tractors, right?
The blue tractors, yes.
Not to be confused with the green tractors or the red ones.
Right. So there's the tractor business is down to 3 colors, I think, now.
Yeah, right.
Basically.
Speaking of colors, I wore my Scotch plaid jacket and my Scotch plaid tie because you got an event going up to help the Land Trust, correct?
Well, what we do is, you know how it is here in the winter, and so the Land Trust was looking for something that would give a positive opportunity for people to come out and to celebrate what we call the gift of good land. Cecil County has an exceptional amount of good land, and so Robert Burns was a Scottish poet, and he was also a farmer, and so he wrote a lot of good descriptions of about the land, and so we feel it was proper to use him as our, if you want to call it, our saint, the farmer's saint. I don't know, and this year is particularly good because it's their 25th year of operation for the Cecil Land Trust, and so we're going to celebrate. We've preserved 5,600 acres are in protection, and we've also done over 18 miles of stream restoration. So, we are really pleased with what we've done because we're a small group of people and mostly volunteers. And so this has been an act of passion on people's part. They want to see Cecil County, at least this part of Cecil County, stay rural, and we want to clean up the water that goes into the Chesapeake Bay. And so then in April, the last weekend of April, we have our traditional cycle for Cecil also.
Been there, done that.
He's been there and helped us. And so it'll, as far as I know, it's April 27th. The Burns dinner's February the 15th or 16th. We had to move it some. Burns's birthday's actually in January, but we had some issues with catering. So it'll be, we'll have some folks from the state government will come up. They'll present us with some citations for our work. So I think a number of people here have been there, and it's we'll have a good time.
Yes, and it's a full Scottish dinner, including
Haggis.
haggis. Let me ask you something. What's the difference between haggis and scrapple? Really?
Well, I can tell you what the difference is. They're pretty much the same, except haggis has lamb in it instead of pork. So instead of pig, it's lamb leftovers. Does that
I'm
sound
having
right?
scrapple tomorrow morning. I love scrapple,
well,
so I might have to try haggis someday.
Haggis will be all right. And so I think they both use, I'm not quite sure about scrapple, but haggis uses oats as kind of a carrier.
And this dinner is going to be February 16th
Right.
at the Ed Walls Nature Center or Activity Center in Fair Hill.
Yes, correct.
The tickets are $60?
$60, I think it says here.
But you get a lot more than just food, right?
Oh yeah, you get all the entertainment, and possibly, if you like Scotch whiskey, you get the whiskey and beer goes with the. There's no extra charge for the drinks. So everything, once you pay that $60, you're in, and you can just relax, and you don't have to bring out your wallet again.
And the great Charlie Zahn will be playing music with
Charlie Zahn.
accompaniment by others too, correct?
Yeah, there's a guy named Ted Marks who plays the violin. I think Ted's from Baltimore and Charlie's from Coatesville. And so they make a good team, and there'll be some dancing, and there will, of course, be the presentation of the haggis. I mean, it's a ritual, and the blessing maybe of the haggis. Is that what it is? They say a few words.
I've only had scrapple. never had haggis.
So you should be in a good place.
Yeah, that sounds great. And it's a good cause. Proceeds go to benefit the land trust, correct?
Right. Yes. So
February 16th.
Right.
And they could get tickets by going to cecillandtrust.org
Yes.
or calling Alyssa at 410-441-3717.
That's correct.
What do we miss, Bill? Anything else?
Well, just one thing. We've a new source of grant money to do easements through the Farm Services. It's called the CREP program. For anybody, it's the Conservation Reserve Environmental Program, and so we'll be able to do more land preservation for different people.
That's great.
So I think that's all my new news from the Cecil Land Trust.
All right. Now, thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
I just may be there, lad. I already got the outfit.
Yes, you're set.
I need like a little plaid hat with the ball on the top, though, I think.
Yeah, we could fix you up with a little puff ball.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, no problem.
There you have it. Thanks.
No problem.